There's this principle that I use with my clients where I ask them, would you rather have all the financial success that you could possibly imagine, have all the external things in the world that you could ever possibly imagine, or have deep, lasting internal peace and happiness? Now, this isn't an original idea for me. It's something that many spiritual teachers have talked about in many different forms. It's a very interesting concept because most people, when they're honest, they don't actually want the relationship. They don't want the money. They don't want all these things externally they're saying that they want. At least not really. What they really want is what being in a loving relationship would get them, what having financial success will get them. And I'm curious, when you look into this right now, if there's a part of you that can resonate with that can say, okay, I'm saying I want these external things, whatever external things are for you in this moment. But truly underneath all of that is that you want deeper happiness, which comes from maybe having these deeper relationships, having time and freedom, which comes from having that financial security. And all of these things are actually very beautiful things. Sometimes spiritual teachers or modalities talk about money and relationships as if there's something separate from spirituality, and they're actually the same. One of my teachers used to say that love and money are essentially the same energies. But the question then here becomes, what is it that you really want? Is it the peace? Is it the happiness? Is it the joy that comes from getting these things? And if so, then we can do the inner work. If that's really what you want, truly what you want, you can do the inner work and you can get those things. And ironically, when you do the inner work, then those start to be reflected out into your external reality. Oftentimes people find that when they do their inner work and they're finding all that joy, all that happiness, that's when the right relationship shows up, the right job shows up, the financial independence shows up. But when you approach it from doing your inner work first, what happens is when you get to the goal, or if you don't get to the goal, you still have the inner peace, the inner joy, which doesn't happen if you approach it the other way. When I get that relationship, I get that job, I have X amount of money in the bank account, it's quite possible to reach that goal and still not have the inner peace, the inner happiness, the calm, the joy that comes with what some might call an awakening, your deeper levels of consciousness. Now, this is something that a group of us get together every Sunday and actually work on. It's called the Purple Socks Club. And in Purple Socks Club, we address not only how to have all these things in our lives, but more importantly, what's the journey like along the way? What's the spiritual journey along the way? What's the peace, the calm, the happiness for us in our own personal way of connecting to that? If this is something that you find interesting, I'd invite you to come check it out. It's absolutely free. Again, it's every Sunday. There's no particular dogma, any way of looking at it. It's everybody's coming to Purple Socks from their own perspective of the world, their own awakening, and we're all, you could say, helping each other walk each other home. I would love to see you there. Come check it out and have a wonderful day.